let's process some post-therapy reflections from a therapist with her therapist. So I've been here for about a month now, and I feel very peaceful being in nature. I've removed a lot of outside distractions. Today in particular is the 1-year anniversary of my grandmother's passing. I've been thinking about her a lot lately, and the biggest part that came up is I don't really feel like I have anybody in my life that is as big of a cheerleader for me as my grandmother was. That no matter what it was, she would always just be really excited about it for me because I was excited about it. She would make a big deal out of things. And that's not to say I don't have people that support me or care about me, but, all that's really helps me realize is how important it is for me to show up for myself for those big and small things. And I have come to realize I'm no longer who I was, but I don't think I've fully stepped into who I am without the mask yet. It's going to take time. And I feel so much love and compassion for the parts of me that were created to protect me and keep me safe, and the mask that has been created. And I feel sad for more of my authentic traits of myself that haven't felt safe to show up before somebody told them they were wrong or incorrect or inappropriate or too much of something, while also recognizing just certain parts of you change as you age. And where I'm at in my journey is hopefully getting a travel trailer this weekend if they will come down on their offer price, to get that thing ready to hopefully start traveling in February. Other things that came up is just recognizing I feel really secure in some of the relationships that I've cut off in the last year since being diagnosed. While I do wish them the best, it's noticing, and what came up in therapy is like they weren't good at giving me validation in the ways that I need, and how much more peaceful I've been that I haven't had those people in my life to dismiss me or invalidate me when I needed support. That's been pretty impactful. I've also, since I'm close to my parents' house, I've looked at some old photos and things and just trying to remember more about childhood. But what an interesting thing to not be fully who I'm becoming while also not being who I was, and just kind of trusting myself in this space. But that's kind of been the biggest thing that's come forward is, I know that's super cliche, but just trusting yourself. I have been trusting myself so much more than I ever have in my entire life this last year. And look at all the good that's coming from that. And I just trust that I will be essentially leading myself to find my future person. I have noticed that there are certain parts of my day that are a little fixated on that, finding a partner. And then I question, am I being delusional in these thoughts or fantasies of what I'm asking for? Because I've never really experienced that firsthand. I don't really know that it exists, and I'm just trying to trust myself and trust God, trust the universe, that He's out there looking for me just in the ways that I'm looking for Him. And, I really enjoy therapy for the external processing with someone that knows my history. I've been with this person. Now we're more in like a coaching relationship since I'm out of state. She has been in my life since 2017. So having her be here for all these versions of myself and embrace and learn more about autism with me has been pretty cool. I think that even though she is not neurodivergent, she has been such a lovely fit for me because she's open to my experience and learning about autism, how it presents differently in girls and women, and validates that. Just believing what we've been taught and learning how incorrect it all is, especially when it comes down to autism. And I find myself not feeling ready to tell people that I grew up with yet, that I don't have a relationship with anymore per se. Maybe we still follow each other on socials, but like that part doesn't feel safe yet. And here I am putting it on the internet. But anyway, that's all I have today.